Funky.
Hey everybody, welcome back behind the bar. We've got a big one tonight, guys and gals. I'm pretty excited to do this one for a couple reasons. And I will tell you, obviously you probably know what the beers are, but we'll kind of tell why. It's kind of been a big week the last couple weeks for double IPAs. And there have been some amazing ones. I mean, what I would consider to be some of the best on earth released again. And I reviewed one a couple reviews ago, which was Headroom by Trillium. And while I really enjoyed the beer, there was this like really harsh yeasty quality to it. I gave it a 99 mainly because I thought it should be that. I honestly didn't finish that beer. It was kind of rough as it warmed up. Probably at the end of the day, probably was an A- beer for me, and that's sorry. I mean, I know I gave it a 99. I loved parts of that beer. So a lot of people reached out to me and said that a couple of cans that have been out there, Mark posted one today actually, that he got the same thing from his. So I don't know why. On top of that, the next or two nights later with a buddy of mine, Chad, we opened a can of it, and it was frigging amazing. So we're doing a battle beers tonight, and one of them obviously is Headroom from Trillium. So I just did a review of that, and it's considered to be by a lot of people the best double IPA made in New England, which is a huge statement. It wasn't even close to that for me, but like I said, the second time I had it was fantastic. So I wanted to do a blind battle beers with that, and another that is one of my favorite beers ever. Actually, last year I believe it was in my top 3 beers of all of 2015, and that is King Julius, canned on 9/2. So last Friday is when they released that. So hopefully you can see everything here, but I wanted to do a quick blind battle beers and see. I think I might be able to tell these apart fairly easily, but I don't know just because the qualities and what I remember. But like I said, Headroom was it wasn't great for me. There was something off about it, and I don't know what. So let's dive in, see if hopefully this is a good can, and we can give it like a solid, because my buddy Brian, he said that Headroom is his favorite double IPA on the planet, and King Julius is like in his top 3, maybe 4, behind like Very Hazy and a couple others. So enough rambling. Let's dive in. I've got our technical can't see the beer, drink it blind. Nothing but the best here on Behind the Bar. Big bucks. So I've got labeled 1 and then 2. I don't know which is which. Got a key somewhere over here, and we'll dive in and see what we think. So yeah. Anyways, number 1. Can't tell you what it looks like, but we can see what it smells like. Big tropical fruits. This jumps out of the glass, guys. Big aromas, tropical fruits, pineapple, mango, a lot of grapefruit in this one. A nice earthy kind of hop quality, that green hop matter. Picking up a little bit of like that bubblegum yeast quality, just a smidge. A little bit of maltiness, but this is like big tangerine, big orange, but big grapefruit, kind of grapefruit pith, like peeled, like that white bittery part that I get on the flavor. I'm actually kind of smelling that as well. Smells a little bitter, smells pretty fruit forward, jumps out of the glass, huge nose. Smells incredible, guys. Fantastic beer. So that's number 1. I like to do the nose first because then once I've drank it, it can kind of throw off what I'm smelling. So we'll do the nose on each and then we'll dive in. This one's freaking exploding, guys. I can smell this one from here. That one was in your face, but this one is like exploding in my nose. Different nose, but similar in a lot of ways. This is big overripe peach, mango, oranges. Big mango, big peach. Big yeast profile, big that juicy fruit bubblegum thing. Yeah, just big in your face. Citrus fruits, tropical fruits. Getting like some candied like orange Jolly Rancher is a big good descriptor. Peach rings. like really in your, like really over juicy, like the juice from like a Starburst kind of thing. Really, really in your face. Not a lot of malt profile at all. Getting like I said, that bubblegum quality. Big, huge nose, guys. Both smell, I mean, both incredible, incredible smelling beers. So let's dive in, see what number one tastes like. Shout out to my man Leo, because this battle beers, he provided both beers to me for. So I greatly appreciate it, man. As always, your beer's in the mail. Should be there a couple days. Enjoy that. But let's dive in, guys. See what this one tastes like. Cheers, everybody. Oh, it's fantastic. Fantastic. Everything I said on the nose on this one. Big pineapple. A nice bitterness on the finish, but big pineapple, orange, maybe a smidge of peach, apricot, dried apricots, dried mangoes. But finishes with a nice grapefruit quality. Just kind of grapefruit pithiness, like dankness, a little bit of resin, a big grassy quality. A little bit of that bubblegumminess from the yeast, but overall, really nice and balanced throughout. Great mouthfeel, medium plus, probably on the medium plus. So good carbonation. Extremely flavorful, full, like on your tongue constantly throughout. It's bold. This is a bold beer, guys. This is top shelf. This is top tier. This is, I mean, this is world class. I mean, one of the best for me. I mean, we can get into grades at the end. That's not really the point of this. This is kind of a battle beers, but huge, guys. This is a huge beer. It would be, you know, top shelf. I mean, top beers of the year. It's probably going to be on the list, if it hasn't already been in my top 3. This is killer, guys. Killer stuff. Completely different. If this is Julius, it's frigging in my face. It's frigging beautiful. It's a great beer. If it's Headroom, it is leaps and bounds better than the first can that I had, which pisses me off that one of those cans was so harsh and so rough to drink. Carbonation on this is way better, if this is it, than that was as well. This has got a really like big carbonation, really great profile. Killer stuff, guys. I mean, that would be 100 in my book. Actually brought water for once. Shocking. All right, number 2, guys. Let's dive in. Jesus. Huge beer. Just thick. This is a chewy IPA. I mean, this is medium plus to full mouthfeel. Amazing carbonation. Didn't really talk about it on the other one. The first one didn't have a whole lot of malt profile, just a little bit to let you know it was there. Just kind of a biscuity thing, crackery thing that went throughout the beer, but very little, very in the background. Have to search for it. This is very much the same way, but this is kind of a sweeter malt profile, honey malt, you know, kind of like a white wheat oat thing. Not a lot of like that dirty 2-row you'll kind of get from time to time, that earthiness in beers, unsalted saltines. Excuse me, guys, I'm getting hot burps like whoa. This is just explodes. This is a juice smoothie. I mean, this is a smoothie. This is huge mango, huge peach, overripe, juicy, squeezing out. A little bit of bitterness in the middle there. A little bit of dankness that's kind of hit me right in the back of the throat. Wow. This beer's ridiculous. This is stupid. This beer is just dumb. As Joe would say, this is dumb. I'll be honest with you. I would bet the house on which one's which. I think they're pretty discernible, which I kind of assumed going in. I mean, I'm gonna look like an idiot if I'm not right, but this is hitting all the bells and whistles for me as an amazing beer. I mean, this is like double IPA perfection to me. I mean, that's ridiculous. So, differences between these two beers. This is 8.2, right? Yeah, 8.2% for King Julius, and this was what, 8%. So King Julius is actually a little bit higher. If I was to guess one of these was a higher ABV, I would say number 1. But this is actually really easy. I'm just saying, it's not a surprise that I'm not gonna. It's like trying, like, if somebody like blindfolded me and had me try Julius in green. It's very discernible, very easy to tell which of those beers is which. So I'm gonna go with 1 being Headroom, 2 being King Julius, 1 Headroom, 2 King Julius. I was right on, guys. Both insane beers. Headroom is 100 out of 100 for me. Now, and like I said, that first can that I did a review of, I kind of feel like I needed to re-review it somehow based on what everybody was saying, and then experiencing it for myself the second time I had a can about a week ago, and I wanted to see that. So, yeah. So, like I said, wanted to be able to see the difference for myself. King Julius got announced and released last week on Friday. Got my cans. And wanted to give it a shot. So both incredible beers. Both are kind of different though. If you were in that whole like green hop matter, there's like more grapefruit. I'm not a huge grapefruit fan. I like it in IPAs, but like if I had to like discern what I want out of a beer and an IPA, I prefer something that's more like this, that has more of a like an Amarillo Citra type of profile. Whereas this is Mosaic, Galaxy, and Columbus. The Columbus is coming out in that beer a decent amount, and the bitterness and the Galaxy is coming out too. I mean, they're both frigging amazing beers, guys. If you get one of these, you are having a damn good day. I mean, you're having a damn good day. You're drinking one of the best double IPAs in the world. Probably both in the top 5 for me. I mean, the only beers that I would probably put ahead of Headroom, I mean, King Julius, which is probably my number 1 double IPA. Very hazy. It's probably right there in the conversation. I'd probably put Headroom ahead of that, though, just off of what I remember from Very Hazy a couple months ago. An amazing beer, but I like Headroom, I think, a little better. What else would be in that conversation? I don't know. Something like Very Green is friggin' awesome. Yeah. Anyways, so both 100s, 100 out of 100. Amazing stuff, guys. For me, clear winner. For me, both 100s, but like once you get to that point where I would change nothing about a beer, it's just figuring out which one you like best and which one really like just blows your mind. And for me, it's King Julius. So that's just my personal opinion. I prefer that Juice Bomb Mango Smoothie. Like, it's a smoothie, guys. I prefer that to a little bit more of like a grapefruit. Like, it's kind of like if you took that and then added like some West Coast elements to it. I mean, that's kind of what you're getting into with this. This was fun. It's fun, guys. I won't let this linger on any longer. I will wrap it up, and we're going to go 100s. I'm the winner, but also King Julius. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. It was fun to do. I always want to do fun videos when I can. Thanks for coming behind the bar with me. Thanks for the likes, subscribes, and comments. Till next time. Cheers.